What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. Hey, today we're doing another bike check in the garage of my buddy Tyler from Texas. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Thank you for having us and letting us check out this insane Gary Turner. We're gonna be checking this thing out. This is another banger bike from my buddy Tyler. I don't know how you keep coming up with these bikes, bro, but no, like this one's pretty special. So if you want to learn more about this Gary Turner, stay tuned. All right, Tyler, tell us a little bit more about this Gary Turner 26-inch signature cruiser bike.
This is my favorite bike so far. Just I think because of the parts, you know, the 4/8 stem, 4/8 seat post clamp, made here, not here, but made in Louisiana.
Look at that. We saw these at Angie's when we went to go visit her shop at Frank's.
Yeah, yeah.
Really nice.
I don't know, I just love it. You know, the Speed Series seat, the NOS seat.
Yeah, tell us about this seat because, I mean, you know, I wasn't part of this kind of like this, what is that, like a mid-school?
For sure.
You know, and so tell me about this seat and why this thing is so special.
I mean, when I was a kid, there was a Speed Series box that everybody wanted, and this is the seat that came on it. And those are so hard to find now, and so hard to ride because now that we're huge, I still get the seat, and I get the benefit of having the seat.
That's beautiful, though. Yeah. So this is new, old stock.
Yep.
Right.
It was brand new. I took it out of the package.
And some guy, what was this on, like an eBay thing or something?
This was BMX Museum.
Okay. Somebody's just selling.
Yeah. There's a bunch of guys that sell NOS specific stuff, and this one just happened to be there.
Yeah, it's beautiful though. It matches the bike really nice.
I'm up to 4 of them now. It's becoming a real problem.
And they're not cheap either. We're not gonna say how much they are, but we'll just say, yeah, these are hard to come by, and to get it in such a nice shape. Like, yeah, I mean, okay, I gotta ask because, you know, I'm the guy with the sensitive tushy. How hard is that seat to ride?
It's all right. It's not great, man.
Are you going on a 10-mile ride with that thing?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah, just once.
Okay.
It's all right. You know, I don't have much, you know, it's fine. It's bone on plastic, it's fine.
Yeah, but like, yeah, look at that seat post clamp though.
I think the seat post clamp is probably one of my favorite things on the bike.
That thing is gorgeous. And then you got the matching stem.
Yeah.
You know, look at that.
I think it'd be cool if they did another run of these with this logo maybe.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then we could switch all that out in a heartbeat. Yeah. But, you know, and then like the rest of the parts.
Yeah, tell us about like maybe the rims. Like what did you
the
do
rims
for
again,
the hoops? Chrome
rhinolites, can't go wrong. Profile Elite hubs, you know, they make that beautiful sound.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, you know, once you have it, you can't not have it type of deal. Unless you go Onyx and then they're just quiet. Yeah, but chrome billet BMX tensioners with the black shields. It just felt, you know, right to do chrome. So it's just black and chrome throughout the bike. And
billet makes some nice chrome stuff too.
You know, even down to like the black washer with the stainless bolt. That was normally all black or silver. I can't remember. I had to rob pieces and parts from another set of hubs to make those. To make that. To kind of make it do the black and chrome, black and silver. But I mean, those are all the little things that we talk about. And then even the chain kind of does it. Yeah. And then the sprocket, I had, you know, it's an Elite. Oh my God. It's an Elite sprocket that I had chromed.
So you got that chromed yourself? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just because they come like nickel plated or something. Okay. And they look, you know, too much like this, which is fine. Yeah. I mean, I should probably get a chrome chain, but you know, I ride this bike, so. Yeah. And then Profile Elite cranks. I always wanted those. Finally got them.
Those are so nice.
And then Billet BMX.
Not Billet.
I mean, sorry.
Evo Alloy.
Evo Alloy. Yeah. Sorry. Jeez, Louise.
Whoa.
Correction.
No, those are really nice though, too, though. And I think that really matches the bike. You know, you got, again, the chrome and black. You know, you got the chrome and black. You got the chrome and black.
Technique hooker brakes.
Yeah. Tell us about the brakes.
Man, those are my favorite brakes. I think the perfect brake combination is Technique brake, those brakes with a pawl lever. There's the way the pawl lever pulls is perfect. And it just locks, you know, immediately. Yeah. I pride myself on good brakes. So.
I know you are a connoisseur of brakes. I just watch you. You know how you worked on the other GT, and like you just got to dial that thing in. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's, it's got Evo alloy seat guts, chrome seat guts, and that's you can't really see.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
This is a GT seat, Gary Turner seat post, but I trimmed the top off so that would sit totally flush with the post and not have that.
Oh, okay.
If you come down, you'll see where it goes right to the.
In here.
It bottoms out. Usually there's like a little area, even on the other bike. There's a little bit of extra tubing there, but I chopped that off so it would sit straight down.
Nice. And then bars?
Those are actually S&M race bars. They're 10-inch aluminum bars, but they matched perfect. And I wanted a two-piece bar. I didn't want some of the bars that are available have this big kind of old school, space in the middle, and that's not what I had as a kid. So this was more fitting.
And did you have that powder coated too then?
No, they came white.
They came white?
Yeah. The frame, when I got the frame, it was white.
Okay.
And then the bars matched perfectly. So.
Yeah, and then you got the Amy Unitrons.
Yeah, I used to only run Vans grips, and something about these Unitrons, they're perfect.
They're comfortable. They're like super comfortable, and then I love having just the two colors in them. You can really customize your bike to kind of match what you're going for, and then of course you got the GT donuts. Awesome.
Yeah, I love this bike, and I didn't have a stem cap that would work, and I didn't want to do a black Cook Brothers, so I stripped this like the night before the last show and polished it, and here in the garage, and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
I need to polish the extra stem again. It's been sitting around. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
So it's off for show season or whatever.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. See you in March. But this is my favorite bike. I'm taller, I'm 6'1", but I still like riding a 26 because that feels more like
what you rode, right?
Like as a kid, yeah. So, it was always like we're too big for those bikes. That's what our parents always used to say. So, it's fitting.
Yeah, no, another beautiful bike, man. Like really nice job, and you got, I think you got Craig's signature on that too, right?
Yeah, last year again when he signed the blue bike, he signed this one. Apparently, he said he built this one too, so that's fine with me.
And this is really cool. Like this is the signature series, right? So it has like Gary Turner's signature here in the back. That's, I guess,
where the brake bridge would have been, Now it's just kind of a gusset, but
it's kind of nice though. Really nice.
Yeah, I love it, and it rides great. There's something about just Gary Turner's to me ride better than any bike. Craig Turner bikes ride, but same deal. But they ride better than any bike I've ever ridden. So I love them, and that's what I had as a kid.
Yeah.
All Gary Turner, all GT.
All GT?
Yeah.
I know, you become like the GT guy now.
I love them, man. I can't help it. Only Gary Turner's here going forward. That's it.
That's it. No more.
The quad's gotta here, man.
You can send a quad to me then.
Okay, you got it.
So you heard it, man. GT's from here forward. Nice, beautiful bike though.
Thanks.
All right, so that is the Gary Turner Signature Series 26-inch. Another beautiful bike.
Thanks.
I mean, coming here is just a treat because it's like I get to see, Tyler and I have been friends for a couple of years now. We met at the BMX Roundup. Yeah, that was in Austin a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So Monza sent Bernie and I out to Texas, and Tyler was like, "Hey man, I wanna come meet you guys," and he met us on the ride. He actually bought one of the Monzas as well. And we just hung out on that ride. You and Bernie actually rode most of the ride together.
Yeah, it was great. It was like I've known him my whole life, man.
Yeah, and then we got to eat. We got to have a meal.
Yeah, we went to Denny's.
I know. That was a trip in which we ate nothing but like junk food.
We've done better this round.
Yes, this round in Texas.
Hutchins barbecue.
Oh man, yeah. I went
Jake's
to that,
Burgers, my favorite burger
something
joint.
Cottons in Corpus was another one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of that one. But we've just been having some
Even
good
the
food.
cafe, Upper Park Cafe.
Yeah, we've had some excellent food. So for all the guys who kind of like gave us crap, about
They did much
at,
better.
like Raising Cane's and eating at Denny's and all that kind of stuff. I think we ate at the Chili's one night too.
Yeah.
I mean, now we made sure on this trip that we were going to eat better. So we've absolutely had that. But yeah, so Tyler and I have just been friends for a couple of years now, and then, we'll text and call each other, and, we'll talk about things, builds. We'll ask each other about different parts, what we think about different things. Tyler watches the video and we'll, comment sometimes on, things that we're having trouble with. He'll give us some suggestions because he's just a really good mechanic. I mean, you build bikes for other people too, right?
Yeah. I work on several friends' bikes and even neighbors' bikes, kids' bikes, everybody.
Yeah.
So I try to get them out of the trash and sell them to the neighbors.
And so tell me a little bit more about like your background though, like, like what were you into? Because in talking, like we really got to know each other a lot more on this trip. We had like an 8-hour drive. From Corpus all the way back to Dallas.
Good thing we like each other. That would have been really awkward.
And actually we hadn't really spent a ton of time together before this.
Just FaceTime and phone calls.
And it was amazing that Tyler was willing to drive 8 hours all the way to Corpus.
7.5.
7.5, because he drives a little fast. But he drove that far on a Saturday only to ride in the rain.
Yeah. It's still fun.
He brought some bikes for me to ride, and and then we had to ride the next day, drive all the way back. But we did get to stop and see Sean and ride BMX
cool.
Bills. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just got to talking, on that ride, and you were telling me a little about your background, but let everyone else know, like, what was your childhood like with bikes?
Man, I remember going to what was the name of that bike shop? I don't even remember the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
Free Flight Bikes in Platteville, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they had GTs and dynos, and obviously I couldn't afford a dyno air.
Yeah.
And
none of us could.
Man, I wanted one so bad. And they had a blue dyno VFR, and that was the one, man.
That was the one.
I remember I got it for my birthday. The next day my dad came out for work. It was like 6 a.m. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was in the garage wiping it down.
Wiping it down already.
Yeah. And I brought it in my bedroom to sleep at night.
Yeah.
I try to do that now, my wife's. But yeah, that's really where it started.
Yeah.
And then, Dave Volker was, big, and obviously Dave Mira and those guys. And I'd never stopped. I really kept riding and riding and riding. And, was never great, but just loved it.
Yeah.
I always loved messing with my bikes too, working on them, taking them apart, changing stuff. Begging my mom to order me something out of the Dance Comp catalog. Yeah. And she always would, man.
Oh,
so that was,
shout out to mom, then.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Pad set, number plate, whatever.
I used to look through the BMX action magazines, and you had Rockville BMX, and you had all these big, shops that would put these full page ads in it. And I would I wish I could get this bike or this part. Yeah,
I miss those days.
And I think I might have convinced my dad to buy a couple of parts, that he would use I think he had credit cards back then.
Yeah, I don't know how they paid for stuff back then.
Yeah, no Venmo.
There was no tap to pay.
Yeah, there was none of that.
I mean, so I have a Ride BMX magazine from 2000 or 99.
Okay.
And I was flipping through, and then I saw this seat in the Dance Comp ad, and it was $27, $26.95. If I had known,
right,
what I know now,
right? If we all knew,
yeah, I know,
right?
I'd have bought
Star
them all.
Wars figures, whatever, man. We would have, same thing. If we knew how much these bikes and parts were worth, we would have hoarded a whole bunch of stuff.
Sure.
But that's how it goes, right? And that's what makes these seats now even more valuable. Because they're hard to get, especially in such good shape.
Yeah, and just even continuing why when I turned 16, most people get a car.
Yeah.
I went to Free Flight Bikes again.
Oh. You were that bike nerd then. No car.
I know, man. I was like, I'll borrow mom's car.
You didn't have any dates.
No, I still did.
Okay, still did.
They rode my pegs.
Okay.
So instead of saving for a car, I saved for a GT tour.
That's crazy.
I didn't have enough.
Yeah.
And I got there and I was like, I don't have enough. And my dad was like, I'll pay the difference. I'll never forget that.
Shout out to Dad.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. It was great.
See, when Bernie and I got our licenses to drive, that was it, man. The bikes,
a lot of people, that's where it stops.
Yeah, the bikes got put away, sadly. Didn't ride them. couldn't take any girls out on a bike.
I think what it was,
unless you had pegs.
I moved a lot. So this was a constant.
Okay.
You know, moved to 5 high schools.
But you brought the bike with you.
Yeah. So it was always like, oh, I just go to the skate park. I'll go here and I'll ride my bike. And
did you ever ride your bike to school?
Never.
Never?
Never. I was too scared.
You would get jacked, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I always had bikes, you know, maybe not the VFR, but later on. I had a Schwinn Hydromatic. And, I'm trying to think what other bikes, but really GTs. And then I got that GT Tour with the bent top tube, and that was like, I wish I had that bike too.
Yeah.
I gave that to a friend after. Oh. I know, and then he.
Right.
I think he threw it in a dumpster after he was done with it. But that makes me sick to think about. But yeah, that was it, and then moved into like Fly. Pantera was the next bike, and kind of continued.
So you just never stopped then?
No, and then I stopped for a while, and then Brandon, one of my best friends, was like, "Hey, stop riding those mountain bikes and get a BMX bike again." Okay. I fought it, and then I got one, and that was it.
And that was it. You just get the one.
Yeah.
And it's like you're hooked.
And then one, it's like, you know, those little things you get them wet, and then they multiply.
The gremlins.
Yeah. Or they get angry. I don't know what they did, but my wife got angry, and I got many bikes. That's what happened.
I think that's what happens to all of us that kind of go back into it after being away for such a long time. You know, we were kids. We didn't have money. Back then, we dreamed of getting some of these bikes, and now that we're adults, now we can kind of come back with adult money and kind of get the stuff we always wanted.
Yeah, man, I love it. It's crazy.
Yeah. But shout out to the wives too out there, because
she goes to the shows and helps clean bikes. And
like same here. Like my wife, I mean, she will say you have too many bikes, and we do, you know. But you know, it's something that we love to do, and
I do it as a family,
and it's cheaper than cars.
It's better than drugs.
And or drinking or whatever, right? And so it's a healthy hobby. You guys can get out and ride. Like we went on a ride last night, a nice 10-mile ride, and it's just a great way to kind of do stuff with your family and kind of just do something that you love. It's awesome. Yeah, and then these bikes are a true testament to that, because they're beautiful.
Well,
so thanks for sharing this one with us, man.
Good hanging out.
Yeah. All right, guys, let us know what you think of this beautiful Gary Turner. The part selection, is there anything that you think you would want to change, or you have any suggestions on, because bikes are never really done.
Never.
And so, did we even talk about anything that you wanted to possibly do? I don't even remember if I asked you that on this one.
I may repowder it at some point, and that's really it. I would, like I said, if I can get 4 Aces to,
I want to make something,
or whoever's making these.
Yeah.
Never mind. I want to. It'd be great to maybe get a more modern logo done or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, because that is more the traditional one. Yeah, for sure. It's still beautiful. And this one goes in shows too. Yeah, this got 3rd in Houston. Okay, no big deal. It's nothing. But that's pretty cool though. It's great to be recognized no matter what. Yeah. No, it's. I mean, the bikes there were. Oh yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, even last night when we went on this ride, like this guy was riding a Bel Air. Yeah. And that was Heather, I think, right? I mean, this. I think there was a couple. Primo had his Bel Air. Yeah, actually, there was a couple Bel Airs that last night. But I mean, like beautiful, beautiful bikes, and it's awesome to see him ride them. Yeah, for sure. Because you're gonna put so much money into it, Yeah. As it falls over and scratches. Yeah, it's kind of a shame to just put up on the wall. I mean, no, like if anybody does that and they want to, that's fine. But like, I don't know, for me and Bernie, like we like to build bikes so that we can ride them. Sure. No matter how much we spend. I've ridden this I've rode it like a few times. Yeah, that was good. Okay. It's just every time I ride it, there's a puddle and a thing. And then on the way to Austin, you gotta step far out so you don't scuff the cranks. Yeah, everybody. Keep your feet on the outside of your pedals so you don't scuff your cranks. Come on. And then like you're doing a Flintstones brake so that you don't have to press the brakes to run stuff on the rims. So I wear out my shoes and not my brake pads. But other than that, I ride it hard. Yeah. Oh man, still. Yeah, that's awesome. Guys, if you stuck around this long, consider liking and subscribing. Let us know in your comments what you think of Tyler's bike, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Until then, hey, take care of one another, be safe, and aloha. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. Hey, today we're doing another bike check in the garage of my buddy, Tyler from Texas. What's up, man?
What's going on?
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's been awesome hanging out.
Let's do that again. That was weird.
Cut! Should I just do fist bumps then?
just that,
Okay. All right.
That was a fail. Guys, it's been our week. We can't shake hands again.
We gotta hug it out, bro.
Come on.
Hug it out, bro.